Reaching this point in my life has been the worst, constantly questioning about my life purpose, the uncertainty of the future, and just me as a person. My name is Nicholas, and welcome to my quarter life crisis.
I think society is cruel. I mean, as you grow older, you realize that society is not always fair and it's not always that giving. It's a really stressful place lah in Singapore.
Nobody really has their shit together, right? We're all just pretending to. That's the whole gist of what adulting is, pretending you have your shit together.
Get consumed with all these what if questions, and there's like a never-ending list of questions you can ask yourself.
What isn't fucked up right now? Come on, think of one thing. What's going right now?
Surely I'm not the only one feeling this way, but it's actually very hard to see the struggle when everyone posts the successes online. What I set out to do with this documentary is to find release, to truly feel that I'm not alone. So I gathered some friends to help me out.
When were you born?
I was born in September 16.
May 15.
2nd December.
3rd October.
5th of February.
9 March.
2nd July.
16th of January.
1996.
I thought to myself, if I wanted a comparison, I needed a constant. Same lifespan, same age, same neighborhood. I wanted to find out if everyone was feeling the same way as me, or was I just crazy?
I would say I would say I do have a quarter life crisis.
I'm at a point where I am searching for myself. Like, what do you like? How would you like to be loved? Do you love yourself?
So right now I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm working towards, the different things I'm working towards. But you're saying lost in the big picture. A little bit, you know, like I said, now I can't predict the future. I don't know if tomorrow's like if tomorrow things are going to go haywire and stuff like that. So in that sense, like for the very long term, I'm lost, and I'm sure we are all lost.
If I were to imagine myself 10 years ago of how I would be when I was 25, definitely not. Because honestly, I don't even know if when I was 15, I was thinking of how I should be when I was 25. So maybe that was one of the reasons why I went through a quarterly life crisis, because I felt that I didn't have a plan.
One thought that lingered around my mind was how I was supposed to figure out my life by 25. The societal pressures telling me what I should be and what I should have boggles my mind.
Perfect lifestyle that is deemed by the society is you have a really good career, most probably government job.
Partying every day, going overseas, eating expensive food, hanging out with your friends all the time, having a good time in general. When you look into your Instagram feed, right, we're looking at get rich, right? We're looking at living the life, right? Balenciaga, Gucci and all that, right?
I definitely have had this feeling of pressure from external factors, but ultimately at the end of the day, I know that it is up to myself. So the whole world can ask me to do something, but if I don't want to do it, I won't, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Social media nowadays, like you will tend to like chance upon, someone's post about, oh, I'm engaged, like, oh, I'm married right now, that kind of like post, which can be quite daunting, and like you start questioning yourself whether like what you are doing in life is actually the right pace as other people. Yeah.
I need to get my shit together, but I feel like I can't because it's too much, and that is quarter life crisis.
Yeah, I'm still kind of, figuring out still figuring out what I can do with my life. But I think it's the whole process of actually going through the figuring out is quite enjoyable in some sense. Or at least I've come to enjoy it now.
to me, there's no one big turning point. It's just a whole bunch of left and right turns. And I mean, I don't think I will fully be heading in the correct direction. The path is not always straight. It's always winding. So, I mean, it's fine to always to deviate left and right a little bit sometimes. But yeah, I feel like as long as I'm going straight, I'm going in the correct direction, that's good enough for me.
Why is life so hard sometimes, you know? I mean, there are good sides, you know, there are good sides of us, but, you know, yeah, you know, we enjoy life, we enjoy freedom. I love freedom, yeah, right? But sometimes I wish life was a bit fairer to me, and I don't need to struggle that hard.
If I have to die today, no, I don't think I regret. Because I think so far I have accomplished what I wanted already, what I kind of dream of, and make the mistakes that I want to make already.
I did and said a lot of things that I regret, and as part of of me looking forward and moving on with my life, I promised myself that whatever decision I made, whatever thing I do, the most important thing was to not have any regrets.
I guess for myself, some of the goals that I want to achieve in future is to make sure that at least in one way or another, in my lifetime, I was a form of inspiration to others. It may be through a speech that I gave, it might be through an action that I did, but I just hope that at least one way or another, I made an impact and I made a difference to somebody in this world.
We are all born to die. So yeah, since you're born to die, then might as well just make a good use out of it, so that, you know, when we grow old, if we have the chance to, we can look back and, you know, laugh at ourselves, or like, you know, at least be happy and grateful about something, even though like life is not as smooth as you want it to be. Just hanging there.
After listening to what my friends have to say, I learned that even in the struggle of trying to figure out life at this age, everyone is going at their own pace. We should be focused on ourselves and what makes us happy. We can still be hopeful for the future because that's where we're going.
Do what you love, because what you love may actually be something that you are meant to be or meant to do.
You are good as the way you are. Don't try to perfect yourself, like being perfect, because that is crazy. Nobody's perfect. And just love yourself.
Basically, have confidence in yourself. Like, it doesn't matter how you look, doesn't matter how you are anyway. You are you. And you are special, no matter what people say. I know it's cliche, but you're number one.
Yeah, time is limited. You never know what will happen to you the next day, whatsoever. But just live your life how you want it to be. Even if you feel that you're not productive, and you feel that like every day I'm just watching shows on my phone and not doing anything, it's okay. Just do what you want to do and be happy with it.
25 years old, get engaged, and then the 27-year-old get this promotion. You know, like it's just quite don't know, no other words to describe it. It's just, you know, just live by your own timeline. There's nothing to rush for. There's nothing to compare yourself to.
You just have to know that things can only get better. It will look like you're going downhill after you feel that you've reached a better place, but you need to look at the bigger picture. If you were to really look at your lifetime, I am confident your life has been much better than it was before, and it will only get better from here on out.
If you're lost, just try everything until you find something that you really like. You find something that you're very passionate about, then you just stick to that, and yeah, I believe you'll find success.
I would say that if you're wondering what to do with your life, don't stress out first, because stressing out only aggravates it. So if you don't know what to do, that's fine. First, you just need to know that that is okay, and you just need to take it one step at a time, one day at a time, because you just have to have faith that one day you eventually will know why. Like, you don't have to know why right now, but just know that one day you will know why. Because even I can't tell you why, and maybe now you can't tell yourself why, but one day you will find out why. Yeah.
Slow down and just live the moment, and don't be too don't think too much, don't worry too much, just be happy.